Several minutes had passed since I started to walk hand in hand with Ashley. At the beginning, I did not trust her at all. The more time passed, the easier it would be. I didn't notice before how comfortable her hand is, soft and pleasant to the touch. I blush just thinking about it, even if she is a witch. Girl too. And I sigh. Come on, Axel. Composure. Composure. With every step, the curse of the forest seems to weaken. The atmosphere with less oppressive every minute was until, finally, I was able to forget about that unpleasant feeling. Before I noticed, the darkness had returned to normal, feeling only empty. The rotten smell had also disappeared without a trace. Now I could really say I was in a common and ordinary forest, even boring. But I could not be more grateful for that. Just a little more to get out. Let's keep moving. Then I set my sight on the back of Ashley, watching her walk in silence. She was completely focused on that simple thing. If you're the witch from the legend, why are you helping me? I suddenly asked, not thinking twice before it. I was really intrigued by it. Ashley stops and turns looking at me with an angry face. Idiot! Do you really think all witches are evil? He was right. The general image of witches is not good. It's not as if the stereotypes were truthful. Then she closes her eyes, making an annoyed face. It's true that I had supernatural powers, but I never used them to do harm. Ashley lowers her sights and pauses. Suddenly, she looks sad. My only sin was to be born in the time of the witch hunts. That's why I was condemned. That explains it well. I feel that I can trust she is good. But there is still one more question. How did you end up becoming a cat? Ashley immediately blushes. She was so embarrassed that it was almost adorable. Almost. Well, before my execution, there was a cat watching in the distance. But I decided to transfer my full soul in it. She explained, avoiding looking me in the eyes. Of course, we now share the body, but we have like a deal. The cat will be happy as long as it has something to eat and a place to sleep. I try to provide her with all those needs. And in return, she lets me stay in her body. And as she talks, she's blushing shyly. I see. I think that's a fair deal. I replied with a sincere smile. The truth is that I found it a little funny. Turns out that she's both a girl and a cat. That answers some questions. Ashley closes her eyes and nods a couple of times. When she wants to, she can be very cute. Too bad that happens so rarely. Not saying any more, Ashley continues walking to the exit. This time I stay in silence. All that remains for me is to escape from this place. 3:15 a.m. Well, here we are. Ashley said just a few minutes after we talked. She isn't lying. I can see the end of the forest in the distance. I had to contain my desire to scream with joy at that moment. There must be 2 other humans close here, your friends. Go with them and return home. I hope that nobody else comes tonight. Ashley said, giving me a subtle farewell. But strangely, she does not let go of my hand. She looks deep into my eyes. Amazed, I notice the gentleness that reflects on them. Can you make me a promise? She suddenly said with an honest voice. It was no joke. What is it? I asked full of curiosity. I don't know what I could do for a witch, but after helping me to escape, I think she deserves me to hear her request. End this legend. She then murmurs with an air of sadness. I can't understand why she's asking for something like this. I want you to help me keep people away. The legend only attracts more people, as in your case. I need to kill it, replacing the supernatural danger with a human danger. Human danger? You want to scare them with ordinary dangers, as thieves or ferocious animals? A second thought, there's logic into what you asked. Remove the element of magic and only leave the danger, then exploring the forest is not worth the risk. Ashley nods and then looks into my eyes, blushing. Yes, exactly. He said, pleased. Okay, I'll do it. You can rely on me. I responded with determination. I wanted her to know how serious I was, that it was not a promise I would forget as soon as I got out of the forest. Thank you. Then she closes her eyes momentarily and inflates her chest with pride. You aren't as stupid as I thought. I should have expected something like that. Hey, I told you not to talk ill of someone when they're in front of you. I complained angrily. This cat, I mean this girl, simply will never change. After seeing my reaction, Ashley can't help but laugh. I'm sorry. It's the first time I've seen her so happy. That made me blush. Ashley looked unexpectedly adorable at that moment. My heart was nervously beating as if I was with a normal girl. Suddenly she stares at me and gets so close her face is less than an inch from mine. Again, she demonstrates not knowing what personal space is. This time, I don't know whether to be angry or thankful. Having her so close, a beautiful girl, makes me very nervous. This is the farewell, she suddenly said. She then brings her lips to my cheek and gives me a tender kiss. Everything becomes white at that moment. Everything loses its color. Everything is gone. Everything. Everything. 3:18. I'm outside of the forest. I have no idea how I made it here. This is no illusion. I'm bewildered, as if I had been sleepwalking. Axel! Axel! Suddenly I hear someone calling my name. But it's not any strange voice. It's the voice of my friends who are looking for me. Hey, over here! I shout without a second hesitation, with a bit of clumsiness because of my confusion. Soon they find me and impatiently run towards me. Where were you? The worry was killing us, he even said with a face that I don't remember having ever seen before. Before answering, I rubbed my forehead. Within the forest, I couldn't find the exit. Alfred was about to say something before that I interrupt him. Anyway, it doesn't matter, I was just lost. The important thing is that we're all safe. Yes, you're right. Hey, don't you feel that we're forgetting something? Alfred murmured at the same time he lowers his sights pensive. Suddenly a blurry image appears in my mind. It was white and bright, but I can't remember more. However, that weak memory wakes a strange feeling of nostalgia in me. It was as if I had lost something, but what could it be? Anyway, we should go home. Gone too far for a test of courage, I said with no intention of spending one more moment in this forest. They both agree with me. Nothing else to say, and only return home. By the way, guys, we should write on that page to not go in the forest. Forgot about the witches. Somebody might get lost in there as if it happened to me. It was a miracle that I came out alive with that beast lurking around. Before knowing it, my lips move. Why did I say that? I have no idea, but something inside inspired me to do so. To be honest, I have no memory of the beast I speak of. All I can remember is that it had red eyes and white fur. Nothing more. Then I remember something. I think it was a promise I made to wait. To whom had I made that promise? Think about it for a moment in silence. In the end, I can't remember a thing. No matter. All I know is that I'll got out and I'll never come back here again. Alright, so that's the... Is that the good ending? I don't know. I mean, that was a good ending, but there's one more variable we have to check and see, and that is if we decide to put the cat down instead of hold her when she bites us, or whatever it was she did. So I will be back at that point. Alright, so now we have a different option. Escape from the cat or confront the cat. Last time we confronted the cat. Let's see what happens when we escape from the cat. Best for me to escape from this cursed cat. I made a mistake by bringing her here with me. The cat only brings problems. I don't feel very sure about that voice, but perhaps it can guide me to the exit. Sounds kind, and I certainly don't want to stay with this animal. With that in mind, I try to move forward, but the cat blocks my path. No matter how hard I try, she moves faster than me, showing me her claws and fangs furiously as I prepare to attack me. Instinct tells me it would be better not to go any step further. I don't know what she can do, but that cat is dangerous. Suddenly, the cat begins to meow thunderously, making me deaf. My heart skips a beat with each, as if I was hearing a wild beast roars ferociously. My breathing becomes agitated. Meows are wrecking my... I have no other way out. I don't care about the voice anymore. All I want to do is lose that cat from sight. So not wasting a second more, I start to run into the opposite direction, thinking she was not following me. I run through the forest, not looking back, forgetting about everything except my desire to get away from her. I have no idea where I'm going, but I don't care. My lungs burn, and my heart begins to beat anxiously, begging me for a rest, but I can't give any more. I cannot give myself that luxury. Stronger than the pleas of rest for my body are the pleas for my soul crying, terrified, asking me to continue running until I can't anymore. Sometimes I hear the strange voice again sounding in my head. But whenever it happens, the echo of the cat's meows are heard throughout the forest, freezing my blood again and reminding me to stop. I feel so sorry for... I can't answer your call. So desperate, then more than 3 times I've fallen flat to the ground, and many more times hurt with the branches of trees. But that pain doesn't stop me. I'll keep running until my legs can't go one single step further. 57 a.m. I don't know for how long I had been running, but for some minutes I hadn't heard any of them, neither the voice nor the meows, much to my relief. Finally I stop, resting my hands on my knees and feeling on the verge of fainting. I breathe using my mouth, trying to fill my lungs with as much air as I can, while my legs hurt as if they had been hammered mercilessly. This pain does not bother me. I can finally feel it. Suddenly I look up only to find something that fills me with joy. See the exit of the forest. I did it. I escaped this demonic forest. I didn't become another victim of the disappearances. Just thinking about it almost brings my tears to my face. Axel! Axel! Suddenly I hear someone calling my name. But it isn't any strange voice. The voices of my friends who are looking. Hey, over here! I shout without hesitation, but with a bit of difficulty because of my shortness of breath. Soon they found me and impatiently ran towards me. Where were you? The warrior was killing us. He even said with a face I don't remember ever having to see. Before answering, I take a deep breath. Inside the forest, I couldn't find the exit. That's strange. After that hit us, we both woke up outside the woods. We thought that you'd be close, but we couldn't find you anywhere. Explained Alfred, who looks at me with great relief on his face. And you didn't try to find me in the forest? I said, feeling a little annoyed because they didn't go to save me as great friends. Instantly, both Stephen and Alfred shake their heads in denial. I didn't want to go back in. Alfred said, almost eating nails. Me either. After seeing the demonic cat, no. Also, we had hopes that you would be outside just as we were. I sigh after hearing that, but I soon forget my annoyance. Well, I can't really blame you. The most important thing is we are all safe. Yes, but that was somewhat terrifying, confessed Stephen with a pale face. After that roar, I didn't know what was going to become of us. I was about to tell them about all I had to go through, but just before saying a word, I changed my mind. They didn't need to know. The important thing is we all escaped and nobody got hurt. Well, I think we've had enough of this test of courage. We should better get back home. I said, looking horribly tired. Without hesitation, both of them responded with a nod. After that, everyone started to walk back home, without looking back. Despite everything, I have to say that our main goal was fulfilled. We had a memorable night. Legend is true. No, I know it. Alright, Finn. Okay, so, as far as I can see, it's a visual novel. First of all, I mean, I'll admit it, it's a little cheesy, but it does have some good music and elements on it. A few spelling mistakes and punctuation, but whatever. It's a free game on Steam. Very nice. Now, we got to meet Ashley the cat, and in the thumbnail you can see that there's the other witch, who's got yellow hair, and I've not seen her yet. Now, when I did meet the witch, she killed me instantly. So there's a death. You can either meet the witch and die. You can hold the cat. She turns into a girl, and then she leads you out of the forest, and then you meet friends. Or you could run as fast as you can away from the cat, and then you meet up with your friends. So those are the 3 endings that I could possibly do, because there's not that many options of changing anything. However, there's this extra, and I want to know what that is. Soundtrack endings. Okay, let's look. Oh, there's 4 more endings. Unknown aggressor, forgotten adventure, surviving the cat's attack. Huh. What else can I do? There's nothing I can change. I'm really not sure, because I don't think there's any other choice after once you get to the witch, she pretty much kills you. Pretty sure. I'm gonna double check something though real quick. Let's go back, because I'm quite curious. So let me go ahead and load my old save file from the first one. Continue without waking. So I'm gonna go ahead and just scrub through this real quick. See if there's anything. I honestly don't remember if I had a choice here. If I do, maybe I'll do something different. Hi cabin, open the door, hear the voice. Blah 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 blah. How silly. Hand waits me. Body's empty. Hi. Thank you for saving me, giving your life. Suddenly, blah blah. You're dead. Okay. Yeah, there's really no. I don't know how to get the other endings. I'll tell you what, guys. Game is free on Steam. You could try to figure it out. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I like doing visual novels. Most of them are free. I will leave a link in the description if you guys want to play this out and figure this out. But yeah, this has been Trick and Treat. And I definitely had a treat playing it. But yeah, if you guys liked what I do and liked all these visual novels, tell me another visual novel you want to see me read, or another game you want me to play. But yeah, make sure you click the subscribe button you see on the screen here, somewhere around here, I guess, and some videos you may see. But yeah, I have been the Leviathan, and this has been Trick and Treat, and I will see you guys in the next game I play. Thanks for watching, guys.